Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, and welcome back to another video. It's another weigh-in update as I follow the Slimmer World plan to try and lose as much weight as I possibly can. Yeah, a very good week on plan. You've seen my what I eat in a day videos. Very protein rich, not as heavy on the carbs this week, plenty of speed food, plenty of healthy years, and I think I've used my B choice every day. So, yeah, not a bad week at all on plan. Body Magic has been good. Like chair cardio, walking, getting that steps in. I actually hit over 10,000 steps yesterday. So yeah, I'm kind of on a little roll, which is a change from the mindset that I was in last week. Because obviously last week I don't know what was going on. It was kind of like a midlife crisis through a weight loss journey. Whatever it was just, I don't know. But I give myself a good talking to, give me a little head wobble, and yeah, got straight back on, re-motivated, re-energized. Work, time schedule and all that has now changed, which is now actually better for me, so I can focus now more on losing weight basically. Focus more just doing Body Magic, things like that, because food, to be fair, isn't really an issue for me. I have had a couple of comments on different platforms saying, why don't I snack? You're not eating enough, you're eating too little. And the truth is, I'm not. Before the situation happened, I used to eat like one meal a day, one big meal a day, and kind of that was it. So to go from that and then trying to eat 3 times a day, to kind of cut that down, that one big portion size, it's been like a real challenge, because truth be told, some days I don't want to eat 3 meals. I can't be bothered some days. Not bothered in like lazy that I can't be bothered to cook, just bothered in I'm not bothered about eating. So I'm always trying to, like, every day force myself to have those 3 meals, um, just to kind of regulate kind of my lifestyle a little bit. So getting up, always having breakfast. I was never a breakfast person. It was always way too early in the day for me to eat. But then I've kind of forced myself into having breakfast and then a lunch and then a tea. And yeah, that's kind of been a little bit more challenging. I've never been a really big eater. Like, at my heaviest I was 553 pound. Now, I've watched some of the 600 Life, my 600 Life things on the telly and stuff, and I look at what they eat and I think, I never ever could touch the amount that they have. And for me, it was never the food. The food side, I've never ate bad. I've never ate takeaways like McDonald's, fast food, all that type of stuff. It was always, with me anyway, my addiction to energy drinks for a long time. I actually did a big piece for ITV, BBC and Channel 4 around the risks of childhood obesity, kind of done some TV work, some news media stuff with them. I was pulled on BBC Radio quite a lot to talk about the sugar tax and things like that, because I highlighted that first you're addicted to the caffeine, but then you get addicted to the sugar. So that was kind of my downfall. And then to wean my way off the energy drinks, so I was having like 10 cans of energy drinks a day, in the days when I was a grave digger very manual work. And then to wean my way off, I kind of went on the Coca-Cola, the Dr. Pepper, the Pepsi, and all that. And then before you know it, you're having 10 litres of soft drink a day. And that's kind of where my first original big weight gain came from. And then obviously I lost most of that the first time round on Slim World. I lost 6.5 stone in 6 months. In 2019, I was walking 20,000 plus steps the majority of the days. I used to force myself out every day, no matter what. Just go for a walk, no matter the weather. Go for a walk along the river, go to a local nature reserve, walk through that, nature reserves, things like that. Just getting out there, and it was fantastic. Mental health wise, brilliant. Health wise, being able to do all those steps every day. Yes, I was still, 20 stone, 21 stone, but it was all manageable. I'm 6 foot tall, so I kind of carry it quite well. Even at the size when I got up to 39 stone, 9.5, it was still a very, I didn't look 40 stone, put it that way. So I was always active, but then obviously along came COVID. I put on 16 stone in a year. And that wasn't through binge eating, things like that, because I would never be able to eat that much within a year. I had a couple of issues, couple of things, and some of those have been ironed out now with more investigations and things by the hospital. But yeah, they've all been ironed out, and know the causes and reverse some of the things that were happening. And that's kind of led me back to mostly doing it on my own. So I lost 3 stone first before I got a gastric balloon in. I got a gastric balloon in. It was originally supposed to be in for 6 months. It was in for 12 months. I lost 2 stone with a gastric balloon, and the damage that took to my mental health was unbelievable. Absolutely, it's not for everyone, a gastric balloon. It really isn't. To me, at times, it was like it wasn't even there. I would get these cravings coming from elsewhere, and I was like, don't know what all that is about. It just played with me out loud. Why aren't I losing weight? My portion sizes are a lot smaller. I mean, people see the stuff that I eat now. When I had the gastric balloon in, it was nowhere near those sizes. It was smaller, and I wasn't losing weight. But then I got that balloon took out, and then since then, I've carried on with that weight loss. And even with the balloon in, I was still following the Slim World plan. So I followed the Slim World plan from the original date back in 2023 to try and get that down. So a big chunk of my time was with a gastric balloon in, 12 months. That didn't go anywhere. That was just wasted. And then since then, I've done way more. I've done a lot more. In fact, today I've hit the 11 stone mark, so I've lost a further 6 stone since I got that balloon out. Because to me, it was balloon out on the Monday. I walked through the doors of Slim World on the Friday, because there was no way I was going to go through something like that. I mean, I got the balloon took out. The hospital wanted to put another one straight back in. I was like, nope, no way, can't do it, can't do it. I'll go it alone, stay within, you know, kind of their thing, just because of my weight, and a lot of issues going on and stuff. So I'm still under their care, in effect, but managing it way better. But yeah, I just thought I'd clear that up for people. But actually, talking of moving and body magic and losing weight, today I got my gold body magic award, awarded to myself. Celebrate your 24 karat success. 10 sessions of 15 minutes or 5 sessions of 30 minutes, spread 3 to 5 days for 8 weeks. I do more or less 60 minutes every single day, and then walking on top of that. So I actually do the extra cardio in there as well. So that was the first thing. Yeah, and then people will know, last week I put a 1.5 pounds on. Didn't know where that came from at all. Didn't know where it came from. I was as much surprised as anybody else. And that kind of followed a little pattern in a way. But I went to group, I stayed to group, I took part in group, because if anybody remembers the video that I put on where I said I was going to kind of make it a little bit about me, yeah, it worked. I'm not sure everybody enjoyed it, but yeah, I'm just going to try and do as much as I can to be as positive and take away something from it. So anyway, I'll stop rabbiting on. I'm getting as bad as some of these other people. Stood on the scale. Oh, where am I? There we are. 4.5 pound off. Yeah, 4.5 pound off. Was I expecting it after last week? No. But hey, I'll take it. It's half a pound away from the 4 stone award now. But I've been close to this 4 stone award before. But it's kind of following suit a little bit. I had a £6 loss 6 weeks ago, and then £3 loss, put on £1.5, put on £4, lost 6, lost £1, 1.5 on, and then 4.5 off. So I am still yo-yoing, but it's not as bad as what it was. I have corrected a few things in the book, because my weight thing isn't exactly what it is. And on my app, my Club 10 award is down as being a Target member. I keep getting told that I'm in Target, out of Target, and all that type of thing. But yeah, I've redone my Target within group. I don't know how to do it on the app yet. I'm going to have to try and get someone to do that for me, to change the target. I like to set my target at 10% each time, because it's a very manageable target. If I planned something further down, say my target was 18 stone, then I just think I'm way off that. So by breaking it up into 10% each time, I can just manage it. I mean, my book is filling up, and then obviously I've got another one on there, the Gold Magic Body Magic one. But yeah, 4.5 off. I'm not going to complain. This has been a really long video again. I'm not going to make a habit of it, trust me. But I just want to clear up. I've just hit 900 subscribers, which is mind-blowing, because there was no way I thought I'd get to that when I just started posting cooking videos and then started this little journey. So yeah, thank you all very, very much. So 900 subscribers, we're almost to the 1,000, and hopefully we'll get to the 1,000 before I get my 5-stone award. You never know. But first, I need to get that 4-stone award next week. I am competing with someone else within the group. We are both on 3 stone, 13.5 pound. So I have said that I'm going to get there early through the door next week, just so I can say that I got the 4 stone first. Bit of competition doesn't hurt anyone. So yeah, thank you all very much. There'll be no weigh-in video today. I did start recording. I recorded my breakfast, and then work got really, really busy, and before I knew it, it was 5 o'clock. Just walking out of work and remembered that I had nothing else to eat. So I'm not really going to bore you for a little pot of fruit, a coffee, and then whatever I have for my tea is probably just a Slim World meal. So I'm not going to put you through that. Instead, I'm going to put you through this very, very long video. So anyway, have a fantastic weekend. Have an awesome week. Whatever you're doing, remember the number on the scale is just that. It's a little tiny piece of your journey, and in the great schemes of things, it's about up here and how you feel within yourself. So yeah, thank you all very much, and I'll catch you next time tomorrow with another What You Eat in a Day video. See you then. Adios.